Black Friday mayhem, shoppers going wild and getting violent, trying to get their hands on holiday bargains. It happened in at least 7 states, including California, where a woman allegedly pepper sprayed fellow shoppers to get ahead in line. At several other stores, fights broke out. What is the psychology behind this type of behavior, and what triggers this kind of frenzy? Joining us live from Los Angeles, human behavior expert Dr. Wendy Walsh, who is a co-host of The Doctors, and here in Atlanta, psychologist and relationship expert Aldewan Tartt. Let's start with you, Aldewan. What is going on here? How do people get whipped into such a frenzy?
Well, it's the principle of scarcity, which states simply we want what we can't have. And so when we have limited supplies, and we create the demand, people get in competition for one another for what they want and need, and they think that other people there are the competition.
Wendy, what do you think?
Well, I think I would add to what Dr. Tartt said and say there's also some actually political reasons. In a more socialist country, people are more conditioned to line up politely in queues and wait their turn. But America is all about individual rights and freedoms, and that means the right to be first in line. On top of that, we're talking about a bad economy where people are hurting, but it doesn't mean that we're not still consumers and we want to consume. And so because of this dissonance, people can get a little frantic.
But Aldewan, do you think that people have a plan that they think they're going to get X, Y, and Z, and then they get there and they realize they're not the only ones there, and then they start to panic?
Absolutely. We don't like to lose money. We don't like to lose resources. We don't like to lose power. When we get there and we see people in our way, then we try and eliminate them. And just like Dr. Walsh says, in a short economy, in an economy that's a recession, we feel like we need to make this dollar stretch. And you're getting in the way of buying my son that PlayStation. I'm going to eliminate you.
All right, Wendy, obviously retailers love it, the fact that people are coming out at midnight, 4 in the morning to hit the stores, and this frenzy actually creates a sport in shopping. Do retailers hold some responsibility in these incidents in that they're bringing more people into the game that they have actual sale items to sell?
Absolutely. They have a huge responsibility in this because they're upping the ante. They're taking a limited quantity of items and selling them in only a limited amount of time and allowing masses of people to go for it. Now, but we have to remember, though, that overall, human beings are becoming less violent than ever. I mean, in the Middle Ages, if somebody upset you, you clubbed them right there. And so these few incidences that we have video of really don't reflect all the orderly people who did have a happy shopping experience, millions of people on Black Friday. And we have to remember we are becoming more peaceful.
Yeah, Jack, we've got some video of people that did get in line in an orderly fashion, and a lot of stores did this. They brought people in segments, 15, 20, every 30 seconds to 2 minutes, and that way you see the orderly progression, I guess, of people going in, and they would stop people. So you knew before you got into the store you weren't going to get that big screen TV because you weren't in there. Is this what more stores should do? Aldewan?
Well, I mean, it's about the profit. If they create the law of scarcity, people are going to come out, and sales are up. Now, they didn't necessarily think about the dynamics of human behavior, which maybe they should have, but sales are up. They'll probably do it again, to be honest.
Right. Both of you guys don't go anywhere. Stay here. When we come back, we'll talk more, and we're going to talk about another chaotic scene. This one was in a nail salon. Would tell you what happened and what led to this no-holds-barred brawl among customers. It's an unbelievable story. We'll have that next. Stay with us.